What is up, YouTube? MCool40 here. We have another round of deck profiles. We are literally heading into the WCQ this week. The last of the information I have, we're going to be dumping off the next couple of days, and it is going to be go time, baby. Like, the best of the best in North America are going to come on down. Oh, yeah, and Canada as well. Are going to come on down, and it's going to be a shit show, and everybody's going to have fun, and it's going to be all fun and dandy. So, guys, if you have interesting deck profiles and things like that, still feel free to send them in. I don't know if I'll be able to cover them in time, but the invitation is there for when we can fit things in. So without further ado, I'll be looking at the Central America Top 64 deck list by Felix, actually. This is Water Orcust. Now, the reason I wanted to kind of look at this is because I've had Water Orcust on my back burner for a little while. I've had a few people talk to me about Water being a deck that could combo off of Orcust, and the more I thought about it, the more I was intrigued with the concept. And we've seen over time, once again, that with these things being the way that they are, you know, being able to, any two monsters, make Orcust powerful, make Orcust go boom boom, you know, you're able to kind of combo off. Well, now that we're a water-based deck, oh yeah, by the way, Mermaid is a water monster, so you do get full access to activating your effect for fun stuff, but you can resolve Molten Glacia slightly easier because you just have access to it in the extra deck. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is hard some days, I know. So, let's kind of dig on into Felix's list here, kind of see what's going on. So, we have 3 copies of Asher Blossom and Joyous Spring. We have triple copies of Atlantean Dragoons. When you pay the cost for a water monster, go ahead and search for a Sea Serpent monster. Search for Mulu, baby. That's all we do in life. I played the 1 copy of Danger Mothman. We also have the 2 copies of Danger Nessie, the triple copies of Danger Jackalope, and the triple copies of Danger Tsuchinoko. And then we have 1 Deep Sea Diva, 1 copy of the Lapis Dragon. So if this card is added from the deck to the hand, you can reveal this card and splash summon it. If this card is added from the graveyard to your hand by a card effect, we can reveal this card and splash summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. But a recurable monster that when I add it off of this, I get to splash summon it. It's pretty good. Also, it's a tuner, but that only really matters with this guy. We play the 1 copy of Molten Glacia because we love being able to pick more cards out of our opponent's hand, because that's just what our deck wants to do. We have the triple copies of Neptibus, the Atlantean Prince. And we have 1 copy of Orcust, Symbol Skeleton, 1 copy of the Harp Horror, and the 2 copies of Orcust, Nightmare. Now, we also have the 1 copy of the Ancient Cloak, the 1 copy of the Silent Boots, and the 1 copy of the World of Wando. And then we have 2 copies of Called by the Grave, 1 copy of Foolish Barrow. We have 1 copy 1 for 1, 1 Orchestrated Babel, 2 Twin Twisties, 1 Crescenado, 2 copies of Fogblade, and 1 copy of Shade Brigadane. Down here in the extract, we have 1 Rusty Tin Man, 1 copy of Space Insulator, 1 Longrisu, 1 Unicorn, 1 Phoenix, 1 Mermaid, 2 Mermaid, 3 Mermaid, 1 copy of Cerberus, 2 Galtea, 1 Boral Sword, 2 copies of Ding Ding, and 1 Borreload Savage Dragon. Side deck here we have triple Lancia, triple Effect Veiler, triple Phantasmi, 2 Testicles, 1 copy of Twin Twister, and triple copies of Red Rebuto, wrapping up this list. So if you've taken anything from this list, just understand that even water, that's right, even water is capable of adjusting and playing these new fantastic cards, and I absolutely love it, baby. Alright, moving on along. I was sent the top 4 WCQ Mexico deck list. And the first thing I want to say is Salad is still doing its thing. A lot of players trying a lot of different innovations to the deck. This one's not playing Buffalo, and this one's not playing Signet Mining. Alright, so do keep in mind, for the most part, that yeah, this deck is still beating, and it is still doing fucking phenomenal, even in different iterations of the deck. It's just kind of up to you on the approach that I think you want to take with the deck. It can be hit or miss, I'm not going to lie, but for the most part, I think that as long as you've still got the best cards in your deck, you know, these and Gazelle up here, you're literally able to do anything with this. So, We have triple copies of Ash Blossom, triple copies of Effect Veiler, and triple copies of Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. We also have one Lady Debug, one copy of Salamangreat Falco, one copy of the Fowl, triple copies of Boxy, triple copies of Gazelle, one Jack Jaguar, one copy of Salamangreat Mirror, one copy of the Raccoon, triple copies of Spinny. Really? We're playing Raccoon in this deck? When you Salamangreat monster targeted for attack, you can send this card from hand to the graveyard, and then target those two monsters that would battle. Gain life points equal to the attack of the opponent's monster. Also, the targeted monster cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. When your Salamangreat monster destroys opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, while this card is in your graveyard, and add this card to your hand. Huh. That's pretty cool. Nice life point boosto, bro. We have the triple copies of Called by the Grave, one copy of Fusion of Fire, triple copies of Salamangreat Circle, one copy of Sanctuary, two copies of Twin Twisters, one copy of Will of Salamangreat, and we have two copies of Crackdown, one Infinite Impermanence, two Salamangreat Rage, and one copy of Roar. Now, down here in the extra deck, we have triple Sunlight Wolf. This shouldn't shock anybody, honestly. Two copies of Heat Leo, triple copies of Valenix, one copy of Phoenix, one Ablaze, one Boral Load, two Mirage Stalio, one Baguski, and one copy of the Violet Chimera. Side deck here we have triple Lancia, two Prankatops, two Turtles, one Starving Venom, one Super Poly, one Twin Twister, two Anti-Spell Fragrance, one Imperial Order, and two copies of Red Reboot, wrapping up this list. Congratulations, dear sir, for getting top 4 at your WCQ in Mexico. Same thing to Central America, too. Getting top 64 with Water Orcust is pretty impressive, nonetheless, to be completely honest with you guys. Now, the last one we have here is Benoit Belodi. I'm just going to call him Benoit. He got top 128 at French Nationals. Now, French Nats was 1,190 people. I know a lot of people have tried to discredit results from this event, and that's fine. But did your event get 1,100 people? Unless you're from North America, that's my argument. But this deck takes a spin on the engine and says, all right, you want to play Orcust in shitty Blackwing deck? Okay, here's what you do. You end on big, fat, full armor guy and full disruption capabilities that you get from Dingrisu. Now, we have the little Fogblade package in the side deck. We do have access to it. I think he was just trying to make a stronger going first-esque deck, which I don't really knock on him for not wanting to include these. I mean, obviously, you could knock the deck down a peg and adjust it to 43, 44 cards, and I don't think you're going to have an issue with that. But he very clearly, in his deck building, wanted a stronger going second-esque deck, the way it looks, or going for... I'm not sure what he was going for, honestly. I just know that we got full Orcust combo here, and full Armor Master is fucking absolute cheese in these matchups. So, we have triple copies of Oster, the South Wind. We have two copies of Gale the Whirlwind, one copy of Harmattan the Dust, one copy of Orochi the Squall, triple copies of Simone the Poison Wind, triple copies of Steam the Cloakman, and we have two copies of Zephyros the Elite, triple copies of Danger Nessie, triple copies of Danger Jackalope, one copy of Danger Tsuchinoko, one copy of Orcust Symbol Skeleton, one Harpor, and two copies of the Orcust Nightmare, along with two Radion Kaiju, and one copy of the World Wando. You guys notice that this package is just shrinking? Like, we're actually at the point now to where the one-ofs and the two-ofs, and the one, by the way, pretty much, actually the one's not even staple in some builds. It's literally just this 4-card Orcust package. We did it. Now, spells. We have triple copies of Allure Darkness, two copies of Black Whirlwind, two copies of Called by the Grave, one Monster Reborn, and triple copies of Twin Twisters. Down here in the extra deck, we have one copy of Wee Witch's Apprentice, one Rusty Tin Can, one Link Kribo, one Nightmare Phoenix, one copy of Cerberus and the Mermaid, one copy of Galtea, one Boral Sword, one copy of Just Beat It, one copy of Dingrisu, one Obsidian Hawk Joe, two copies of Full Armor, one Nathung, and one copy of ye old Raikiri, the Rain Shower. Side deck, triple copies of Lancia, triple copies of Droll and Lockbird, one Silent Boots, one Imperial Order, two copies of Fogblade, triple copies of Red Reboot, and two copies of Typhoon, wrapping up Benoit Belodi's young deck profile. And like I said, congratulations to all three of you. You've done wonderful on your adventure, and I'm very pleased to see these results coming out of the events this weekend. So what do you guys think about these lists? Please leave a comment down below. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts, opinions, concerns on these. And well, guys, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace out. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a truffle shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out Vanco40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.